Hi YouTube family, it's K-Star, and I'm back after like 7 months. Yeah, after 7 months I decided to make a video at 6 o'clock in the morning when I look like this. Sorry, but honestly this is about the only time that I ever get completely to myself, like free time wise, and between my husband going to work and me getting Trinity up and ready for school and all of that, this is my me time. So is what you get. And yes, I did say husband. That is where I have been for the past 7 months. If you're on my Facebook or Instagram, you probably already know this. But for everybody else in YouTube land, I've been getting a lot of comments being like, why'd you quit making videos? Where'd you go? Come back, you know. And I appreciate that people are still out there watching, that you are still interested in my journey. That's really awesome to me. But surprise, that's where I've been. James and I got engaged in May and we got married on October 24th. And really, this is the first time I have had a moment to breathe. It's been crazy. I mean, planning a wedding in 5 months, and then everything. I feel like we've been busier after the wedding than planning the wedding. It's just been really crazy. Our schedules are very full these days, which I'm completely happy with. It keeps us on the go, it keeps us moving, and it's been great. Everything's been really great. It's just been a bit of a whirlwind. And I think that's just our new normal. We're just really busy people. So it was very fun and very exciting. And if you guys want to know about the wedding, excuse me, or want to see pictures or something, I'll try to put a slideshow together if you're interested. I'm sorry, I have the hiccups all of a sudden. But that's where I've been, getting hitched. Yep. We went on our honeymoon and everything. We went to Eureka Springs for about 5 days, and it was awesome. It was so great. Eureka Springs is our favorite place. It's where we were whenever he proposed to me. The three of us, him, myself, and Trinity, we had gone on a family vacation over Memorial Day weekend, and he proposed to me in Eureka Springs up on a mountaintop. I can't talk about it, I'll probably cry. But anyway, I will make a video with wedding information if you're interested. Just comment below if that's something you guys are wanting to hear about. But what I would like to talk about in this video, and hopefully videos to come, is the next part of this journey that I finally get to go on. And you guys know how much I have wanted this. So actually 4 weeks from today, on January 11th, I get to start my plastic surgery journey. And I am so excited and so blown away that I finally get to do this. I have talked about it before. If you guys have been following my videos, you know I've gone to consultations before and things like that. And I have finally picked a surgeon and decided what I am going to start with. And that is a breast lift and augmentation. I am just doing a boob job right now. I am not going to do a tuck or a body lift or anything like that at the same time. I had thought about it in the past, but I, at this point right now, do not know what kind of lift or tuck I want to do for my whole stomach issue. So I am choosing to just start with the breast lift and augmentation and not do the surgeries together. I feel way more comfortable with that. It's far less time off of work. It's far less money at one time that has to be spent on the surgeries. And it's safer, I feel like, in the long run. I know now I will have to have a whole nother surgery, but this means I will not have to be under anesthesia for very long. Whereas doing the tuck and the boob job at the same time, longer under anesthesia, and I get very sick whenever I do anesthesia, and it just really makes me nervous to be under that long. So I'm choosing to do these surgeries separately, and that will give me more time to figure out exactly what kind of body lift or tummy tuck or whatever that I want to do. So I picked a surgeon. His name is Dr. Adham. I've actually gone to him before for some things. And I was in a car accident when I was 10 years old, and I had to have a small procedure done on my face to help correct this issue. I don't know if I've ever talked to you guys about it before, but I'm sure you've noticed in my videos when I smile or talk sometimes I have this dimple thing here. It's not a dimple, it's actually kind of like a scar. It's a partially severed muscle in my face. And when I was 10, I was in a really bad car accident that caused that. Let's see if I can flex it. And actually it squished all the collagen out from in between my skin and my muscle, and the skin and the muscle grew together. So that line that you're seeing actually extended out further to about right in here, and it looked like that all the time. I could not relax it because of the way that everything had healed and grown together. And Dr. Adham actually went in there and did a small procedure to release all of that scar tissue and calcified bruising and stuff like that, to where my face would sit more normal again. And they could have done a more extensive surgery to suture the muscles back together and everything, but I was, I think I was 11 when I finally had even that small procedure done, and I just wasn't interested in major surgery at 11 years old. So this is what it is. It doesn't bother me. A lot of people just think it's a dimple, so it's fine. But I trusted him with my face when I was a kid, so I'm going to now trust him to reconstruct this hot mess, because it is crazy up under there. And that is why I am choosing to do the breast lift with the augmentation, because just doing an augmentation I don't think would be enough to achieve the goals that I am wanting. And I've actually had consults with 3 separate doctors, and they have all said that I require a lift. So it's not just him that's saying that, and I completely agree. Just from the way that my body looks and everything, I completely agree. It's a more major surgery than just doing an augmentation. I would love it if I just needed the implants and not the lift, because we're talking about, this big of an incision versus the whole keyhole situation. It is a little nerve-wracking, but it's gonna be worth it. I think I am nervous. I won't even try to be cool. I am nervous, but I'm more excited than I am nervous. I definitely trust him as a surgeon. My main issue is just aftercare. I'm really terrified of getting an infection or things not healing right or whatever. So for the next month, I am going to do everything I can to prepare my body for this surgery. Make sure that I'm eating right, getting all my water in, exercising. Like, I just want to be as healthy as possible going into the surgery to achieve the best result overall. So yeah, that's what's going on. Crazy exciting. Just so much happening right now. I can't believe that I finally get to do this. I mean, it's been 2.5 years since I had my surgery. It's been over a year of maintenance and all of that, and I feel like I am finally ready to at least do this surgery. For the tummy tuck and all of that, I am completely comfortable waiting. My body has changed so much in this past year of maintenance. I can only imagine that it will continue to change as I continue with my maintenance and everything. So I am completely fine with waiting on the rest of it until I know exactly what I want to do. I know what I want to do with this. So I've been given the opportunity to make it happen. So that is what is going on with me right now, and I will try to keep you guys updated. I don't have any other appointments with my surgeon until my surgery date, which again is January 11th. So if anything else happens between now and then, I'll let you guys know. Oh, I did also pick a type of implant, and I'm going with the brand. It's called Natrelle. I think I'm saying that right. It kind of sounds like a name, but like a person's name. But anyway, it's a newer type of implant. They're called gels. It's not really a silicone. It's not really a saline. I think it's more a silicone than a saline, but it's a thinner type of silicone, and it's a more body safe type of silicone. I was interested in silicone as opposed to saline just because of personal research and a lot of people that I know that have both types. I personally prefer the look of the silicone. I also have very thin skin, and so every doctor that I've gone to has recommended doing the silicone over the saline just because, and I've seen this firsthand, the rippling thing that can happen with saline implants because they are thinner and more malleable and all of that. But I've actually gotten to play with one of the gel implants, like an actual implant, and I've gotten to like feel it and all of that, and they are really awesome feeling. Like they're not as hard as silicone, but they're not as like gushy as the saline ones. Like I feel like they will feel the most real underneath the skin. So I'm pretty excited about that. I have done so much research over the past year, surgeons, different types of implants, and all of that. So I feel like I am able to make a pretty informed decision. I know there's a lot of people out there that are against both. You know, they have strong opinions on both, and that is fine. I just respectfully ask that you guys don't fight over it or bash any of it in the comments. This is such an intensely personal journey that I think that it's important to let people make decisions for themselves. And like I said, I've done tons and tons of research about this, and I really feel like I am coming at it from an informed place. And my mom works in the medical field. She has worked with plastic surgeons over the years and stuff like that. And like I said, I've worked with this doctor before. I really don't feel like he would steer me wrong. So that's all I ask is I don't want to read people fighting and throwing a fit over it. Because I know a lot of people have a lot of strong opinions about all of that stuff. So size-wise, I got to try all these different sizes on, and it's really hard to tell, like it's really hard to decide from all of that. But what I finally just, again, through research and talking to my surgeon and all of that, I'm going with the 450cc Natrel gel implants is what it's called. So when the surgery's done, it size-wise, I will probably be where I was before I lost the weight. And I know that sounds crazy to want to have, you know, the boobs that I had at 300 pounds, but my boobs were not like crazy huge. Then, like, if you go back and look at old videos, it's hard to tell because I was so much bigger. But I wear the Bombshell Victoria's Secret, the super crazy add 2 cup size padded bras and all of that. So my boobs will look what they look like now with all the smoke and mirrors. But I won't have to do the crazy padded bras and the little chicken cutlet things that we stuff our bras with just to make everything back where it's supposed to be, because I have no volume on top now. I mean, none whatsoever. So I am super excited to not have to strap into my crazy like spacesuit every day, and just to make my body look somewhat normal. So 13 minutes of me rambling about boob jobs. Great. Awesome. Everything's normal. So anyway, more information to come on that, and we'll try to keep you guys updated on a more regular basis. But yay, really exciting things happening, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.